President Biden, why are you afraid of Julian Assange? Boris Johnson, Angela Merkel, Emmanuel Macron, the great and the good, tyrants, tin pot dictators and democratically elected leaders seem to be scared of Julian Assange. The question is why? Well, we know why, don't we? Through WikiLeaks, Julian succeeded in terrorizing Big Brother. He took Big Brother's technologies, constructed a digital mirror out of them, a huge one, and turned it towards the face of Big Brother. So we, who are being watched by Big Brother, can watch Big Brother watching us. Nothing terrifies Big Brother more than that. The beauty of WikiLeaks is that it operates like an international, a global letterbox, where any whistleblower can post and place within it information that concerns all of us. WikiLeaks checks it out. They don't even know who it was that deposited that information. This is how they guarantee that no one can find out if they don't know themselves, and then allows us to know what Big Brother, big business, the big states are doing on our behalf, behind our backs, supposedly in order to keep us safe while procuring the greatest insecurity and committing the worst crimes against humanity. This is why you are killing slowly, intentionally, in a premeditated criminal fashion, Julian Assange's body every day in Britain's Guantanamo, in Belmarsh. This is why we are looking at you in the eye, in the same way that WikiLeaks has allowed us to look at Big Brother's eye. And we are telling you in no uncertain terms. You stand accused of criminality and of murdering a man that made it possible for the rest of us to know your crimes. We shall not rest until those who perpetrate the crimes and those who cover up for them, like President Biden, President Macron, Mrs. Angela Merkel, Mr. Boris Johnson, the rest of those of you in supposed authority, are held into account. Meanwhile, with a smile on our face, we wish Julian Assange a very happy birthday. Carpe diem.
Well, first they are getting Julian, then they will get you, me, everyone. This is a clear struggle for freedom of the press and for the right of citizens to know that which governments are doing behind their backs, supposedly on their behalf.
The circumstances in which he is held in there are an affront to civilization.
So I think this case is absolutely devastating, horrifying and wide-reaching implications for press freedom and journalism as a whole. And unfortunately, people have already made up their mind about Julian Assange. They're not taking a stand the way they should be.
He is being punished, as is Julian Assange and Edward Snowden, for releasing the truth.
Every single human right of Julian's has been arbitrarily broken. Distortions of procedure, falsification of witness statements, the lot. The whole rotten lot of it.
He's on death row. He will be on death row if he is extradited.
If this man gets extradited to the United States, he will be tortured until the day he dies.
It may now be Julian and it may now be Glenn Greenwald, but who will be next?
Julian is a publisher. Julian is also a son, he's a friend, he's my fiancé, and a father. Julian needs his freedom, and our democracy needs a free press.
Yes, it is about Julian Assange, but it is much more also about all of you, and your children, and your families, and 20 years from now, will you still be able to know the truth about what your government is doing? Or when it has become a crime to inform you about what your government is doing with your tax money to other people that have not done anything wrong in their lives?
Activist in Munich. I'm in London outside the Old Bailey courthouse.
know Julian Assange? How would you know about all the crimes committed in our names if there weren't the billions of leaks published by WikiLeaks?
If wars can be started by lies, peace can be started by truth.
We're going to lock people away facing 200 years in prison for exposing war crimes. What kind of country, what kind of world are we going to live in? So we have to stand up and collectively say no more.
If you're an activist of any kind, right, left, center, an animal rights activist, an environmental activist, a socialist activist, any kind of an activist against global institutions, and you're not capable of setting aside whatever emotional feelings you have for Julian Assange to defend basic press freedom and stand opposed to the efforts of the Trump government and Boris Johnson's Tory government to criminalize the activities of Julian Assange and WikiLeaks and publishing information in the public interest, you are going to create a world for yourself in which the precedents you're now acquiescing to or cheering out of some misplaced hatred for Julian Assange are going to be used against you.
When you're in a dark room, one person switching on the light will make everyone see, right? Don't look for the light somewhere else. Go and switch it on yourself.
We should all thank Julian for his courage and integrity in providing us with this precious gift at great cost to himself, much to our shame.
Think about the opportunities that you have, right? Because there are no heroes. Nobody's going to save you, right? There are only heroic actions. There are only heroic choices. There are only people who moment by moment see bad things and recognize, maybe I can do something. Maybe I can't fix everything, but maybe I can make progress. Maybe I can make things better. Maybe I am the one that I'm waiting for. And as soon as you start thinking like that, you'll realize that you are.
Free Assange, rock and roll.